What's up, y'all? I hope everyone's doing well today. I had a dream and I want to know why I had this dream. It's very interesting. So, I had a dream that I found the this I found that what do you call it? The car tracker. I found the tracker that was on my car, and as soon as I found it, my son turned into a 3-year-old baby. And y'all know my son is older. My son is 14 years old. So I don't know what that's about, but I want to do a reading on it and find out why the hell did my son turn into a baby after I found the tracker on the car. So let's get started. All right, let's get started. So I want to find out why the hell did my son, and mind you, he's the oldest, turn into a 3-year-old baby. So let's get started. All right, so give me some information about this dream, ancestors. What do we need to know? Give me some information about the dream. All right, so first card we got is the Temperance, the Devil card, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. So I just heard summon. I heard summon, and I'm looking at the breast of the devil, and that is some significance to me. I don't know why yet. Maybe it's not a significance. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, I'm seeing like the breast of this demon here, and with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe there's a thought happening. Maybe someone's trying to summon something. I'm also seeing here, someone trying to summon something. But let's get started, okay? We got the Fool card. This is something, so even though the Fool represents a new beginning, what I'm seeing here is like there's someone being a fool, actually. And the dog with it is like, in my opinion, it looked like it's rooting it on. It's like, okay, like they're in a daze. So someone's getting summoned, or there's a summoning happening. I don't really know what summon mean, but that's the word that I received. But anyway, with that said, there definitely is a very demonic energy here. This is very low vibrational, okay? With the Temperance card, the issue that I'm having with this is like with the Temperance is like representing something that someone feels that they should do because they feel as if they're balanced in their negative energy. This is someone that feels that there's nothing wrong with what they're doing. It's something that has a hold onto someone or something, this is someone who's in a daze, okay? So we got the Nine of Pentacles. Now we know that this is representing someone's worth, self-worth. But what I'm looking at and how I'm seeing it is like, maybe this is what someone's trying to hold on to, materialism, okay? But let's get some more information. So, yeah, now we have the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So, what I'm seeing here is like, this is like working together. Whatever they're doing, it's not working out. Like, something's not working, no matter like how much they're trying to come together. I feel like this is an encouragement that someone has to like summon something, to make like walking like with the Fool card, and how this person, like, they're calling someone to this situation, calling someone into something. That's what I'm getting, like summoning something to be caught in, to act like something. The way that this person is looking is like they have no care in the world. They're too free. They're not really grounded, and they are about to fall off of a freaking building. This is a person that's just not paying attention at all. They're moving a little recklessly to me, but it's because someone's being summoned. Someone's being called in. So with the Tower card, there's like an abruption that is currently happening. The abruption that's happening is a very, like, something like an explosion. This is let me clarify this. Definitely an explosion. This is something like a backfire. Definitely a backfire. So they're trying to summon something in, trying to cause something in. Ten of Swords not working out. Three of Pentacles, something or someone is still working on this, trying to gain something, trying to get something. But no matter what they do, they're always ending up in a Nine of Swords energy where it's causing confusion and chaos in their own life. Okay? But anyway, clarify the Fool card. Please, ancestors, clarify the Fool card. Fool card, okay, so we clarifying the Fool card with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is a woman or a person. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be a magician, possibly. What I'm seeing here is it's a person who will go at anything to do whatever they have to do to get what they want. But the issue is they're not balanced. This is a person who's moving off of they're moving off of something that is in control of them. This is something that's in control of them. And so what's happening is, like, this person is getting mad. They're getting mad and they're getting impatient. They're not recognizing the signs. Hermit card is in reverse, to me, represents someone who's not learning something. Like, it's like something that keeps happening, but they're not learning something. So they're summoning something, but I'm still trying to clarify this Fool card. Who is the Fool? The Fool is this person. So with the Ace of Swords, this is a person who's receiving answers, but they're not gaining too much clarity right now. This is a person who's needing to close out something. But they're like, their spirit may be out of them or something. Like their soul maybe not in them. Like, I'm just seeing here, like, this is a person who's like, even though they're trying to think practical, all they know is magic. This is a person who, like, all they know, like, all their life, they live, breathe, wake up to magic. Like, this is how they've been doing their life. And maybe it's worked for a while because they found balance in this here. Definitely found balance in this. But what I'm seeing here with the Devil card, it's like the devil has become bigger than them. So the devil is more in control of them than they are of themselves. Because with Queen of Swords energy, this is a person who is in reversal. This is a person who's not gaining true clarity. They're moving off of anger. They're moving off of spite. And they could be not seeing things clearly because they could be lying to themselves. And they're not paying attention to their emotions. You know, they're stuck in a realm where there's a bunch of lack and confusion right now. It's like this person's not gaining any clarity. So clarify why the breast of the devil is so significant in this energy, spirit. Because someone could be worried about something. So in the past, they watched their mother go through something, or they watched their relative go through something. Maybe their mom had like, what's this? What's going on? What did they watch, ancestors? What did they watch? What did they watch, ancestors? Why is this Page of Swords here? Maybe their mom he had a lot of anger, he had a lot of things. This was a person who This was a person who talked real fast. The mom talked real fast. The mom moved real fast. The mother had issues with anger, possibly, or like a win at all cost type of energy. Maybe the mother did not breastfeed the child or something. Maybe this person didn't have a close relationship with the child. Why is the breast so significant in this situation? Yeah. The mother, so this is a woman who's thinking about how her relationship was with her mom or something. Maybe her mom didn't show her enough attention or act like she didn't care. Maybe the mom was into a lot of toxicity, or the mom had like a role where she was just like always trying to win at all costs, maybe partying, having fun, whatever it was. This is a person who maybe went to church, maybe like act as if they were like saved in the church or something. But really wasn't, like, you know, had fun at night, could have been lying a lot. Like, I'm just seeing here, like, mom had like two different lifestyles. Whatever happened, like, I'm just seeing like with the justice card and the three of swords. This is someone who's crying a lot. Like, there's like the scales are balancing because there's someone who's having to heal from their childhood. There were some things that happened. So maybe the breast could be significant from the devil because the devil represents even though the devil represents obsession and control, I'm seeing here that this mother could be, this person could have been tied to their mother. But maybe they weren't getting enough attention or something was going on. There was like a toxic relationship with like a mother. Could have been like issues that someone was having with their mom in the past. And what does the breast of the devil represent? What does the breast of the devil represent? What does the breast of the devil represent, ancestors? Please tell me. A union that this person desires. So this person desired a union or reunion with their mother. This person wanted a relationship with this mother or something like that. Maybe the mother passed away. This mother or this person is desiring a connection with the mother, okay? Yeah. So now I'm getting another storyline where there is a man who feels as if he is validated by people. This is a person who looks as if they have like it all together. And they're trying to bring in like a bond or something when it comes to who they are. They're trying to hold on to certain connections. They're acting as if everything is fine. They could be dealing with someone at this time. However, this connection could be under judgment because this is based off of intimacy. Yeah, this relationship or these relationships are built off of intimacy. This is something that someone is not willing to let go of. They've been holding on to this character trait for a while, but there will be justice because, you know, God is saying that this person is hurt sitting on a pedestal. So there is no balance here when it comes to how this person is living their life. They're like, you know, pretending to be something that they're not. You know, they're looking good on the outside, but deep down, there's a lot of pain that this person could be experiencing. And this is what God is wanting to balance. God wants this person to feel truly whole within. You know, even though this person may look good on the outside, they're like, I want you to have it all together. I want you to have it so much together. So I want you to be so complete to where you will feel better on the inside than you do on the outside. Like, yeah, the outside looks good and all, but you know, this pain that you having, is something wrong with that. There's needing to be some healing. Like, you have to heal, because there's some things that you're lacking. So God is ending friendships that are not serving this person, because God is wanting this person to go within. And with the with the 5 of Swords and the High Priest, this is someone who's mad because they're wanting to fight some sort of information. Maybe this is something that you know, or they know, and they don't like what they know. They don't want to hear this because they want to paint some sort of facade to pretend as if they are, you know, all together. But God is saying, I want to balance your whole life. Like, I want to make you feel so whole within and out. Like, not just in, but out too. Okay? So, anyway, back to this dream. Yeah, so there's a transformation that the Most High is wanting this person to have. There's also endings when it comes to this person, because well, not endings, I'm just seeing here like something is ending when it comes to this earth sign. There's a transformation that could be happening, because there's a lot of pain that this person is experiencing at this time. Yeah, and they need to, like, God wants them to like do some self preservation. With the Devil card, definitely needing to heal some things that are within them that they've never touched before. And the Devil card is just saying that this is an obsession or some sort of control that this person is needing to like clear. With the Page of Pentacles, you know, it's just saying like this person is thinking practical or trying to, but you know, every time they think clearly about what they want, it's not enough. It's never enough. So even with the devil energy, it's like the devil energy, even though the devil represents someone who is about all gain and, you know, someone achieving a lot of materialism, a lot of superficial things, is not good enough. Like, this is a person who feels as if they're not complete right now. There's some things that are lacking, and God is wanting to fill this person's cup. Yeah, God is wanting this person to be more, have more fulfillment in life with the Sun card. This is something that this person could be lacking at this time. Anywho, let's gain some more information, Spirit. So, tell me, God, like, so tell me, tell me about me finding the tracker on the card and why my son turned into a 3-year-old baby. All right, so we got an Ace of Cups with the 7 of Cups. Clarified with the 6 of Swords. So currently there could be some illusion that could be painted, because there are some things that someone is not seeing clearly. There are some things that someone is lacking at this time, because it's like maybe they were served a platter with options on it that were too much. I'm seeing here that there is something being given to this person that's too much for this person to handle. Everything that this person has on this platter is, they're looking at it in amazement. They're looking at it like this is a lot. Like, oh my God, like, and the thing is, this person has to be careful about the things that they choose in their life, because whatever they're choosing, if you could look at the platter, like this is what I'm looking at, like this being a platter, like I'm just seeing here, there's a lot of options on here. There's a lot of temptation, a lot of chaos, a lot of blessings. Like, this can turn into bad real quickly. And I feel like this is what someone had. They had a lot, like they were given a lot. This was opportunities that this person was given. And with the opportunities, I feel like it caused this person to feel as if they had too much to choose from. So let's get some. Yeah. So with the badass being full of life, love, and possibilities, this is someone who, what I'm hearing is, I'm just trying to be me, doing what I gotta do. Some people think that I'm just sitting on top of the world. So this is a person who's sitting on top of the world. They have everything they can imagine because this platter was given to them. However, maybe they didn't make the right choices with the platter. They didn't choose the right options. And so now this person is currently going through a lot of towers, chaos. It's very traumatic at this time. Six of Swords is a person who's needing to be healed from all of the shit they've been through. Excuse my language, that was trying to come out. Okay. Definitely needing to be alone. You know, this is a person who is still inspired about life, but you know, they're possibly currently feeling like stuck right now. You know, this is a person who's feeling as if their back is against the wall. They might not be feeling at their best, and they're under judgment for the options that they've been choosing. Okay, so with the Judgment card and this Nine of Swords, this is someone who's in their mind a lot about things that have become reality at this time. Like someone's sitting in reality about the choices that they've taken, and they don't like them. So with the Fool card, they're realizing that they did play a fool. You know, the Fool looks like someone who has been in La La Land for a very long time, and they had like people rooting them on. You know what I'm saying? Like these are people who've caused this person to go into the wrong direction, causing this person to literally fall off a building and like bump their head. Like they were, you know, literally going the wrong way for a long time, and now this person is coming into realization that they are not doing well right now. This person ain't doing well. Okay, there's a lot of chaos happening, and this person is under judgment for choices that they've made. They're being led to heal. I see in the future this is what this person will be doing. I'm also seeing here that this person has gotten a lot of knowledge, so they don't feel as confident as they would like to feel. They're going through like a heartbreak at this time, and it's also dealing with family, you know, people that possibly that are concerned about this person. I'm seeing here that this person could be talking to people and could be trying to keep it together. There is someone, possibly an ancestor, who is disappointed in the actions of how this person been acting. Could be a mother figure, possibly. This is a mother who's been worried about their one of their either their loved ones. It's possibly a passed on loved one. Okay, so maybe this person did not have a real connection with their parent like that, and so what's happening is, because I don't know, like, okay, let's get some more information. Yeah, so this person is like, yeah, they might have had like a very toxic relationship with their parent. So they're trying to heal something. They've been thinking about this for a long time. Definitely needing to heal. So we got the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. Three of Cups came out with the Death card. So definitely making choices when it comes to the people that they have around them. Friendships that they have. Like they're finding out that the friendships that they have are like real toxic. So these are people that they could be a little upset about. They could be thinking about releasing these people. So we got the Seven of Swords. So they're in the mind like thinking about how conniving some of these friends were, thinking about decisions that they've made, or even how conniving they were. What else? Ancestors. Yeah, so they're wanting to end some sort of deception or like sneaky ways, any way that they've been acting. Maybe they've been betraying themselves a whole lot, and now they've come up with answers on, you know, how they just, you know, they're not liking who they are, who they've become, and they're wanting to put this to an end. So anyway, tell me about the dream and why, about the tracker, about me finding a tracker. What is the significance of that? Okay, so that's the Justice card. The Justice card represents balance, fairness. You know, this is clarity that this person is currently having. You know, with the Two of Swords, maybe, you know, this is a person who didn't want you to see things clearly with the death card, and death card and the 3 of Cups here. This is something that's coming into light where there's no more confusion. There's no more like deceit. This person who has been conniving, maybe transitioning too is what I'm getting for all the things that they've been doing behind your back. I'm getting there could be something or someone who could possibly be transitioning. This doesn't look good. I don't like what I'm seeing. So with the Justice card, this is fairness. This is balance that's been happening, because there's been a lot of unfairness that may have been happening to you. So this could be with the Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign woman. So earth sign woman was dealing with someone who was very reckless. They were friends with this person, gave a lot of love to this person, and found this person to be truly something that they desired, something that they needed. 10 of Swords, maybe this is no longer a connection anymore. Queen of Cups energy, what's that? Dealing with a narcissist. Then we have the Queen of Swords energy here. Definitely a person who's holding on to she going through something. So this is a person who could be having a broken heart right now. 5 of Swords is like someone who's wanting to win at all costs, but what is causing is a lot of pain. And so definitely summoning energy is what I'm getting with the Fool card. It's like someone who may have been caught into doing certain things. Maybe this person has been in something for so long where they've lost their spirit, and so their spirit is like, this is what I'm looking like with the Fool card. There's someone or something that is like nowhere to be. Like this person, I'm just getting someone who's not who they are. I'm getting a person who's like, maybe this person represents freedom, but they're not free because they're like being caught in or pushed into a different direction than where they're supposed to be going. It's a person who's asking for healing. Okay? So they may be like trying to reflect on how things are, how things have been. And they could be wanting to work on themselves. I do see this person working on themselves or trying to. They could be stuck in some choices that they've made, possibly arguing with someone. This is a guy that they're arguing with. It's like a lot of confusion that they're, it's like they're wanting to balance something out. But, maybe they're like, I need to close some cycle out. It's just like something, or like people were summoned. Like I'm just looking at like maybe there are people who are having issues with their past situations of when they were younger or something. Like they're thinking about things that have happened in their younger years, especially when it came to their relationships with their family, with their mom, maybe dads. Whatever happened with with them, I'm just seeing here like this is the pain that they could be going through. Yeah, so we got the 3 of Swords here. So yeah, definitely. So these are people who let's just say they're considered or wanting to be like someone who looks good, but they could be going through tower moments. These tower moments are causing this person to reflect on things. Maybe God is like wanting them to heal. So definitely heal. So you got the Star card. But anyway, Most High, tell me about the dream. Tell me about why, the significance of me finding the tracker. What was the significance? The significance is another opportunity or an opportunity in life where you are being driven in your life to continue to go in Okay, so this is, excuse me. So this is an opportunity, or was an opportunity for you to someone's it's just like maybe a lot of people are involved in this. These are people who wanted to summon you, wanted you to come to them. This was a manifestation that these people were having. But there's justice here. And someone's upset about the justice that's happening. The Magician card is definitely manipulation or some sort of spell work that's happening. Because what I'm seeing here is like the tracker represents someone being called in. Definitely summoned or called in. Okay? So this could be family that's wanting or looking for you to come their way or something. They want you to be around them. They find you to make them happy or something. But you know, with the Ten of Swords, I don't see it happening. I see that there was an ending, that something was complete, you know, like there may be been a lot of betrayal. And yeah, and so maybe like there are people who are having to be faced with their issues that they went through. But anyway, give me on the completion, give me complete information of the tracker on the card, me finding it. So that definitely brought you healing. So Temperance, the High Priestess, and the Six of Cups, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. This was something that was planned that is currently coming to an end. This was a plan that was set up by someone who was wanting to win at all costs. But there is justice here. And this is someone who doesn't want it to happen. Someone wants something to keep going. But the more and more they try, it's like it's hurting them because they're in pain, because this is something that they have to stop, because it's not, it's just not right. It's not, this is not divinely guided. This is not what God wants. So anyway, with the Eight of Swords, this is someone who is feeling stuck, because I'm also getting like there's someone who really likes you, but because they may have done so much to you, it's like this is not gonna happen. Okay, so this person has to be like feeling like they still have some sort of tie to you, but you know, they have to act as if everything is fine, because this is, you know, this is something that they want. Maybe this is a connection that they want from the past. But I'm also getting more so motherly energy, where they wanted some sort of relationship. They're obsessed with the idea of how they want their life to look when it came to their mom or their dad, a relationship with somebody that they had. Maybe the mother wasn't the mom that they wanted. Maybe this is a mom who like seek for a lot of attention or something like that. Maybe this was a mother who maybe didn't give too much attention to their child or something like that. Maybe they were too like busy doing other things. Maybe this mom was a model or something, or just very busy, always on the go. Yeah, I'm getting model, I'm getting, or just something, yeah, whatever it is. I'm just seeing here like, we got like, this is a cycle. So what God is saying is like, this was supposed to happen. This is what's God is saying, like, if you are having childhood memories of how things used to be with your mother, I'm getting that your mom, she may have been nurturing. She may have been swiftly nurturing. Maybe this is a mother who gave you a lot but didn't give you too much affection. Clarify the energy behind the Queen of Pentacles, God Most High. Clarify the energy. Clarify the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the mother was with a father who wasn't too nice, or this could be a man who wasn't too nice. The father could have been very toxic. And I'm just seeing here, like, maybe the household environment, it wasn't as pleasing as it should have been. Maybe the father was manipulative and the child was sometimes left behind. And there could have been like a lot of confusion in the household where this child had to block themselves off from certain decisions that this mother had made. Whatever. I'm more so getting that there was a relationship, or there is a relationship that someone is longing for, that someone longed for. Maybe this is a person who wanted a deeper connection with their parent, but they didn't get that relationship. Maybe this mother was not feeling as well. Maybe this mom was sick a lot. Maybe she did have issues with her breast. Or why did I get the breast? What's going on with why is the devil's breast showing up so deeply, ancestors? 5 of Wands. Maybe this was a mother who did not breastfeed her child. Maybe this is a mother who did not want to breastfeed. It was causing conflicting type of it's just like this mother, like maybe this child wasn't nurtured like they wanted to. Maybe the child, the child fought, or the mother fought the child's love at times, and it made the child feel left out in the cold. It was like maybe the mother only gave money, or not enough affection or attention. Yeah. Maybe there could have been a very narcissistic type of relationship that this mother had with this child. Okay? And this is what this person is realizing now. So maybe this person is like thinking, I'm lacking love. Like my mom or my dad wasn't there for me like that. Like I ain't get like all that love. I didn't get. There are some things that this person did not receive as a child. And so maybe they had like a lifestyle where they went to church. Clarify this. Clarify the energy behind the Empress. Empress almost came out in reverse. Clarify the Empress energy, ancestors, please. Beloved and honorable ancestors of righteousness. All right. What I'm seeing here is like the mother was just possibly always on the go. Always on the go. Like the child felt left out. I don't even see the child showing up. Maybe this is a person who felt like they had to grow up on their own. Whatever it is, like, the mother could have been, like, fun or something. I ain't getting that the mom was, like, that bad. But it was like the mother was always on the go, possibly. Always working. Maybe the mom passed away. The mother was always getting money and didn't give the child enough attention. And so with the breast, the devil in the breast, this is someone who's desiring or desired a relationship with their mother, but they did not get that relationship due to the mom passing away or something like that. And now this person is in some sort of sorrow. Like they're just thinking about how, they didn't get that love. So, give me information of the tracker. Like, why did I find the tracker? Tell me about the tracker, ancestors. What was the point of the tracker being found in the reading? I mean, in the dream. Why was the tracker found? So, look, if you see this, like, what I'm getting here is that there could be, either someone who feels as if they gained some sort of clarity when it comes to getting through obstacles in their life that were very, very difficult. I'm seeing that this person could be having a new beginning when it comes to their thought process, okay? When it comes to them being more driven about life. This is a person who's taking, who's like about duality. You know, this is a person who needs to understand what duality is. You know, taking the good with the bad. Everything in your past may have not been the way you may have wanted it to be, but there are lessons, you know, there are always lessons that coincide with why certain things may have not turned out how you may have wanted them to be turned out. This is not a life where you choose your relationships when it comes to your family. Your family was always a lesson in the first place. We cannot change how our parents treat us, because if your parent only knows a certain type of love, that's all they can give you. What you have to realize is, like, if you feel as if you've lacked that love, you got to figure out how to give that love to yourself. So this is a person who's gaining some sort of clarity on their relationship with their mom. Like, they're like realizing, like, damn, like, I ain't really get love like that, you know? So with the Seven of Swords energy, what is this, ancestors? This is a person who may have been like not really accepting the fact that there was a really toxic connection that they had with their parent, and they're looking at someone else maybe. But with the Devil card here, it just says like this is what someone is longing for and what they're desiring. So they're trying to summon something. What are they summoning? So we got the Ace of Cups with the Devil card again. What is this person trying to summon? What are they trying to summon? They're doing spell work. What are they doing? I think that's what they're doing. Hold on. Let me get some more clarity. So secretly, this person could be like trying to manifest you. They're trying to call you back. They tried to like pay for something. But this is not going to work with the Four of Cups. They could be trying to summon a relationship with an Empress. Because with the Empress, this is a person who like has like, I'm just seeing here like very nurturing, okay? The Empress represents someone who's very nurturing, very loving. This is a person who's very creative. Like they have everything, you know, when it comes to their heart's desires, when it comes to who they are as a person. This is someone who's complete with themselves. With the Devil cards here, this is someone who wants to give someone an opportunity. Because of hurt that they received, they never received the love that maybe their passed on loved one, like their passed on loved one never gave them a certain type of love that they desired. And so they're wanting to manifest that within someone else. Okay, so we got the Star card in reverse. Star card in reverse is their like disappointment. Okay, this is a person who's definitely needing nurturing, needing love, temperance, balance here. This could be what? Let's see. Someone who's very seeing very clearly of like what's going on. Like they're literally knowing like why certain things didn't play out. So with the Queen of Swords, Six of Wands energy, this is a person who could be going through like a time in their life where they're grieving on that love that they never had. And so it's built them to be very, very stern in their life, very assertive. It's just like giving the energy of someone who is only clear on how they like their heart is, they don't have like, they never really, they've been doing things I'm not going to say they've been doing things the wrong way. I'm going to say this is a person who's been having a routine of life. Their routine of life was first to never let people F with them. Like they just have a hardcore type of energy where they don't, anyone F with them, they're going to F you up. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing is this person is very strict, like they're very assertive, and so it causes a lot of negativity, a lot of negative thoughts, because this is a person who thinks like, I don't want to say like everything is about them, or maybe maybe they feed into things too much where they think that everything that someone says is about them. So it's like they're looking for things that people say or people do. Anything that someone does that they don't like, it's automatically, oh, you trying to like duke me or something like that, or you trying to, it's always that, but it's not that, you know. And it's, I feel like there's a lot of people who may have gotten on this person's bad side because they had interpreted things in a wrong way when it was never like that. And so maybe they've hurt a lot of people. Maybe a lot of people that they hurt was never strong enough to get through this negative energy, because this person is embodying this summoning energy where they're summoning, or they've summoned something, an entity that causes them to be very like, it's this is what it is, and this is how I get down, this is how you need to talk to me, this is how you need to act. If you're not doing what I like and how I like it, off with your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like Queen Elizabeth type of energy. So maybe like this person had to like harden their heart because they, in their past, like their mom wasn't there like that. I don't know. Like, this is a person whose mother, they didn't get that affection from their mom. I don't know. This is just what is coming up. But anyway, the Chariot represents duality. So this is a person who's needing to realize that it was all set up like that. It was set up like that. This was supposed to be. This was the karmic lesson that this person had to learn. They had to learn that, you know, your family is just not going to be who you want them to be all the time. Sometimes there are lessons in the family or people in the family that teach you certain lessons on how to protect yourself, but not in a way to where it dangers people or causes pain for others. This is the time for you to turn that energy inward and heal whatever the person has hurt you. You may lack, like you may lack some sort of pain that person didn't give you, or maybe this person betrayed you. You turn that you go inward. You don't go out and immediately start hurting that person, because that, again, like, no one understands nothing these days. And the reason why is because everyone's in their own lane. This is what I had to realize. I can't get mad about how people do me. I just gotta protect myself and make sure that I balance my energy. This is how you transmute energy. You don't go after that person. Like, you just transmute the energy with love, and you tell confirmation, and you tell that person, this is that's your pain. And I'm not going to deal with that pain. Like, my pain is my pain. But what I will do, because it did trigger me, what I will do is work on what it triggered within me. I'm not going to immediately do spell work to cause pain in your life. What I do is I'll just reverse that energy and love, because it's not my pain, and I'll transmute it into love and make it my, and you know, yeah, I hope you get what I'm saying. So with the Judgment card, this is a person who could be under judgment for the way they've been moving. This is God wanting to steer this person into healing, into like now paying attention, because I feel like this person is definitely having to pay attention to the way that they think, the way that they move in their life. The way that they're moving has caused them a down spiral. Confirmation. And it's caused them to have to self-reflect. And so now this person is going back to how they were treated. Don't blame nobody. That's the first thing you do not want to do. You don't want to blame your mom for how she acts, because at the end of the day, your mom was your mom. Your mom only knew what she knew. It's just like a person who's in first grade. A person in first grade cannot tell you how to do second grade math. You know what I'm saying? Your mom only knew what she knew. So you got to love your mom. This is about unconditional love. This is about loving people regardless of what they give you, okay? With the Two of Swords, this is your mom not knowing. Like, this is the level she was on. So whatever level she was on in regards to the love that she had for you, this is only what she could give you, okay? And that was no clarity in what you needed at the time. You didn't know that she didn't know what to give you, because at that time she was just only living her divine, she was only living the life that the Most High God written out for her. Okay? So this is you having to reflect, do a lot of self-reflection. And I'm seeing also, you could be getting support from friends secretly. But, your friends probably stressed out too. With that said, like, there's duality in this, okay? Definitely having to see balance within this. Release the magic. If you're going to do magic, make sure it's into enhancing who you are. Because with this Moon card, it's like you, I don't know, like, I'm getting more so like, okay, no. So the Moon card to me represents a desire to, like, do better in your life, and maybe you praying to the moon possibly, or like this is where you're needing to be headed, like being more naked within. I know that this person may feel like there is some sort of entity that is around them, like they're realizing that they may have summoned something that will not go away. But if you stay, like, I don't know, like, definitely seeing something that you feel like it's just, you're giving up. Like, you just feel like it's not worth it, but, you're in the right place mentally. So with this Temperance and the Seven of Swords, clarify the Seven of Swords, ancestors. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Seven of Swords, yeah, you thinking, you can't trust nobody. You may hear voices and you may be seeing your mother. You also may be, with the Fool card, maybe thinking about where's your soul. Your soul is out here. Like, I'm getting, like, with the Fool card, it's like your soul is like someone's soul is out of them. And so you may be looking for it right now. You wanting to manifest your soul? Yeah. That's not how you do it, though. You got to pray. possibly, you know. And it'll be given back to you if you pray for it. Yeah, so with the Five of Cups, this is even though with the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups, you may feel like I'm getting like, you're going to, you just, everything that you listen to, you got to swore it up. But it's a feeling of relief as well. Because what I'm seeing here is like, you will get it back if you ask for it. That's what I'm seeing here. You may think like some things were lost, but you still got 2 cups standing, okay? This is the heartbreak that you may have. Because you very defensive. You got to release this defensive behavior, you know? So you feel like you dug your hole too deeply. But what God is saying is like, you're being restored. You can be renewed from things that you've done. Like, you're just going to have to learn how to like, bring peace to this situation when it comes to you. So we got the 5 of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. This may be you. Someone's arguing with you. A lot of arguing going on. It's a lot of messiness. Yeah, maybe someone needs to get out of drama or something. Yeah, Spirit is saying close out a cycle of drama. Like, it's not going to do you no well working, like dealing with drama. It's a lot of drama going on with you and friends or something like that. That's what I'm seeing here. So, tell me what about the child. Why did my son turn into a baby, ancestors? Why did my son turn into a baby? I mean, a 3-year-old baby. Why did my son turn into a 3-year-old baby? Because, this is a person who's wanting to start over. When it comes to there's betrayal that this person is feeling. This person is feeling really heartbroken. They're feeling the pain. They may have did a lot of things when it came to you, Chosen. And so there could be an ongoing spiral of a lot of negativity when it comes to like the things that have been said. I'm seeing there could be judgment here, justice that is happening, due to, there's a cycle closing out with people who like went against you or said certain things about you. So this is a person who just wants a reset. Yeah, definitely want a reset. So the child represents reset. So with the 9 of Swords here, this is a person who could be in their mind a lot about the things that they've done. They're feeling like something that never worked out for them. And they were being rooted on by a lot of negativity. And so with the 9 of Swords is a person who could be in regret about the things that they've done. The Moon card, the Chariot, is someone who's being very conniving. They feel bad for things that they've done, the things that they've conjured, the things that they manifested. You know, what is happening is like it's reversing. It's causing a lot of pain for them, a lot of trauma for them. So they're starting to remember things from their past that they've gained trauma from. And so that's the issue. Yeah. Clarify the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the person who's going through tower moments for things that they've done. They're wanting to, like, start over. But, yeah, they're wanting, like, God is overriding this. So it's just like this toxic behavior, this mindset that someone has is like it's being put to an end because something got to give. You know, someone has to be like the person to say, okay, this is enough now. So this is why God is making this person be in their head. So with the Four of Cups, the Justice card, this is what this person doesn't want. Yeah. So yeah, definitely just seeing justice happen and someone needing to, like, move on. So definitely justice. And whatever was manipulated or said about you, whatever this was, I'm just seeing here there could be someone needing to heal from this. They're wanting a fresh start to life. Five of Swords energy with the Two of Swords. It's a person who, like, no matter what happens, they're feeling left out in the cold because of the things that they're doing. Yeah. Yeah. So whatever lies or secrets, manipulation that were done behind the scenes, I'm seeing here this could be a person that could be under severe judgment for the things that they've said or done. It's just like all coming back to this person for being really toxic and for summoning up something that only made this person go through a lot of heaviness. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. All right, so I'm going to give you guys the meaning of this dream. So it's saying invasion of privacy or control. A tracker often symbolizes feeling monitored, watched, or controlled in a real life. You may subconsciously feel that someone is trying to keep tabs on you or limit your freedom. Awareness and realization. Finding a tracker means you are waking up to something, a truth, an agenda, or some manipulation that was previously unnoticed. Taking back your power. Discovering that the tracker is an empowering act. You're reclaiming your autonomy and becoming more aware of your environment. Once I drink that, unclear you. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, scratch that. Okay, so it says, a vehicle often represents your life path, direction, a personal journey. A tracker hidden on it suggests you may feel monitored, controlled, or manipulated, possibly someone close or even by a system or situation you don't fully trust. Finding a tracker is significant. It symbolizes a realization or uncovering a hidden control or surveillance. You're becoming conscious of something that's been quietly influencing your life or decisions. You're reclaiming your freedom or autonomy, possibly realizing someone or something has been trying to control or track your movements, choices, or growth. Your teenage son turning into a 3-year-old toddler symbolizes it represents a sudden shift on how you see your son from his current teen stage back to a time of innocence, dependence, and vulnerability. It could reflect a desire to protect him, to go back and do something differently, or fear that he's somehow regressing or losing guidance. Alternatively, it could symbolize how finding the truth, the tracker, makes you realize your son is still in need of protection, even if it appears grown. even if he appears grown. So it says uncovering a hidden threat or control may have emotionally triggered your instinct to nurture or shield your child more intensely. Okay, so it says this dream seems to suggest that you're waking up to something that's been hidden, possibly related to control, safety, or personal boundaries. Is causing you to reevaluate your child's vulnerability. Even though he is a teenager, you may feel in a stage where he needs extra protection, nurturing. But in this dream, what I'm more so getting is that there is a person who is wanting to go back to the past and start over, and they're doing a lot of self-reflection on how they wish they could have done things differently. This is a person who could be forced to go back to the past to heal things that are not in alignment and close out cycles that don't serve them. So definitely closing out a cycle. This is a person who feels uncomfortable with that decision. And also, like, with the tracker, it represents duality. So definitely with the tracker, it's talking about, we need more information on the tracker. I'm more getting like, there's a cycle closing out, but it's toxic. You know, there's like, I'm seeing summon energy, but with the tracker, this is someone who is upset because things in their past weren't how they wanted it to be. So they could be tracking their past, wishing that, you know, they're just waking up to how things used to be when it came to like how their parent may have treated them or something like that. Whatever this is, I'm just seeing like someone's just not feeling at their best because of maybe some childhood energy, their childhood. They could have been feeling like they were on their own too. Like, this is a person who feels like they were neglected at times, you know, as a child. And so they're wanting to go back and change some things. They're wishing that they could start over. They wish they could like start from the beginning, you know. And so what God is saying is like, there's just some things that you have to learn. Whatever you want to change in your past, like, you cannot change how you were treated in the past. You can only like start treating like whatever you feel as if you lacked in your past is what you must fulfill yourself with. And so this is someone who's not feeling at their best because it's a little gloomy, it's a little dark, because they're remembering the dark times that they had in their past with their family or people that they called family. Like, maybe some people are not living anymore. Maybe, you know, they don't like how they possibly treated certain people in the past. Whatever it is, like, the tracker to me just represents things that they're like now waking up to. They're tracking back to the past on things that just weren't right. And these are things that this person is learning. Like, they're remembering what happened. They're remembering, like, maybe they were moving so fast they never paid attention to certain things that were happening in their life. And so they're feeling real uncomfortable with this, with the world card. This is a cycle that's closing out where this person, you know, they did things without maybe thinking, you know, and they're wanting a new opportunity and like rebuilding their life from the past. So maybe this is a person who wants to like fix things from their past, or they're like wanting someone nurturing. Like they're like wanting, I'm just seeing here like there's a cycle that's closed out with maybe someone who they may have taken for granted or whatever this is. You know, I'm just seeing here like they want a nourishing, loving connection. They feel like this will bring them a lot of fulfillment. But they're not realizing that this is what they're, even though they may be inspired about this, maybe that cycle is closed out. I'm seeing here like this is a person who's needing to heal and find the nurture. Like they have to like someone has to nurture themselves, and they're trying to figure out how to go about it. And it doesn't start. It's not about like someone. They go to spell work, but the spell work that they're doing is catching up with them. Everything that they're doing when it comes to like what they're saying, things that they're saying out the mouth, how they're moving, it's I'm just, this is a person who's like caught in some sort of, it's just, it's hard. So with the justice card here, it's like God saying like, okay, now, we need to fix this. Balance needs to take place. And like there is swift justice that's coming in, because this is a person who may have been moving off of, I don't know, they've not been moving in the right direction. Okay. So this is a person who's needing to like find themselves, definitely do some self-reflection, healing. And I do see that this person is going to be taking a leap of faith, but they got to let go of things from the past. So also what I'm seeing for some other people, whatever they've done in the past is reversing back to them. So they're being handed like a new opportunity. What is this about? Clarify yeah. So they celebrated on a lot of pain. They received things built. They received whatever they received, whatever they were given. It was lifted up due to the pain that they possibly caused for others. Whatever pain they caused is going back to them tenfold. Like I'm getting tenfold. Yeah. So definitely all spell work to cause this person to like be where they are or something like that. Anything toxic that was built off of pain, that was summoned, this is what's swiftly going back to them. So I'm just seeing like this person is going to be caught in a lot of struggles. Like I'm getting someone going through like everything that they put someone else through. This is what they'll be going through. This is a person who possibly be sweating at night, crying at night. They're under judgment for everything that they did in the past. Every pain that they caused in the past, someone's about to go through it. Someone's about to, whatever they did is being given to them, and they're closed off in a cycle where they're under judgment for things that they've done in the past. So yeah, this is a person who's wishing that they could start over because of the pain that they've caused or whatever they did. They're regretting the things that they've done. They're trying to blame it on their childhood in some way. But God is like, you cannot blame it on your childhood. They were being rooted on by people to do certain things that they weren't supposed to do. And so they're under judgment for things that they've caused. Yeah, definitely a person needing to heal. Yeah, so this is a person who could be, what's going on with this person? Oh, they're going to be going through some things. Yeah, they're under judgment and they're trying to fight the lesson, but this is what is happening. Like it's all returning back to sender. They're under judgment and it's causing them to be in a cycle of pain, a lot of pain, So the reckless decisions that they made to cause pain for you is now going back to them. Everything that they did that was served on a platter that they chose is now going back to them. And, with the death card here, not looking too well. And I don't want to, going too much into that. So, let's get some last messages from the divine and I'll be done. All right, so let's get a message from the divine in regards to this message. Please, Most High, give me a message to clarify this reading. All right, so we have Songs of Solomon 8 and 4, and then we have the book of Isaiah. So let's see how this goes with this message. Okay, so it says, someone was summoning a spirit and they're no longer who they currently are due to doing so much work. Now reflecting on their childhood, wanting to return to it, and tracking past situations they can't change. Spiritual tempering. They've done spiritual or work that altered their energy, soul, and essence or mental clarity. They're not themselves anymore. Emotional regression. Their soul or inner child is crying out, reflecting on the past, longing to return to innocence, possibly out of guilt or grief or confusion. Tracking the past, just like a tracker, they may be obsessively reliving or watching past events, unable to move forward. So with the scripture, it says, you found, okay, so on Dream Connection, it says, you found the tracker, your son turned into a toddler. This symbolic reflection of finding the tracker, discovering the influence or obsession or energy tied to the past. Your son turning into a toddler, soul, regression, innocence, or someone being spiritually pulled back into a childlike state. It's possible your dream wasn't just about you. It may also be picking up their energy physically. If they're summoned something or open portals, it may have caused them to mentally, spiritually regress back to resolve or unresolved childhood pain. Unresolved, not resolved. So it says, the scripture, Song of Solomon, it says, daughters of Jerusalem, I changed you. Do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires. So spiritual meaning, don't force spiritual unions, emotional bonds, or energies before their time. Summoning, manipulating, or invoking prematurely brings confusion and disruption. It's a warning against spiritual or emotional meddling. This connects to the summoning you picked up in your tarot. Someone called on something they weren't ready for, and now they're stuck in a spiritual, emotional limbo, possibly even haunted by the past or inner child pain. Book of Isaiah is saying Isaiah is a prophetic message about divine judgment, restoration, and destruction, purification, and redemption. So, for example, if you were drawn to a verse like Isaiah 4:3, 18, and 19, forget the former things to dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. So it says, then it's urging you or a person you're reading on to, or I'm not reading on anyone specific. This is a general reading. So it says, stop replaying the past and surrender to divine renewal. But it can also present a warning about rebellion and misuse of power, spiritual power. So it says how it all connects. This person, the dream, it represents someone who tampered with deep energies and is now spiritually fragmented, longing for the innocence of the past, but unable to get back there. The dream reflects this by showing the symbolic tracker obsession with the past, and sun regressing, symbolizing the soul in crisis or spiritual regression. The scriptures are divine commentary. Don't awaken or summon what you're not prepared to face. Let go of the past. Only God can restore what is broken. The message may be part warning or invitation. Warning, someone has meddled with spiritual forces and it's caused damage possibly to them or to those spiritually linked to them. Invitation, you're being shown this so that you can stay spiritually clean, protected, or household. It breaks any spiritual cords that tie you to this person or energy. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm getting. This is long. So let me do last oracle messages and then I'm done. Ancestors, give me so we got symphony. So God is wanting you to close out a cycle in love. You know, you may not be able to change what was written, but you can co-create your life the way you want. So with the treasure island, there is treasure that you possibly not touch, like areas of yourself that you may want to embody in, and maybe do better, arise to be your best self. And God is just wanting you to gain more wisdom and be more, clear about the things that you need. So I'm getting not for you. Maybe something is no longer for you because it's causing you to be in between both worlds. God is just wanting you to experience life. Fates. So fates is like God, grant me the things that. Grant me the serenity of the things I can't change. And give me the courage to change the things that I can. So whatever you cannot change, then you just can't change it. But what you can do is have the courage to change the things that you can. Your life was fated. The way that things showed up in your life was supposed to happen. And, this is what God wanted you to heal from, okay? So, yeah, God is saying to be loyal to yourself. And with this never-ending story, God is saying in order for you to gain truth, you're going to have to know that whatever is going on is causing a never-ending story or something, but you take that as it applies to you. With that said, I do see that there could be someone who's having a new life and gaining a lot of new beginnings in their life. Yeah. They wanted you to know that everything that glitters is not gold. So make sure that you're making the right decisions. That's what I got. I hope this helped. Peace.